Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. We are happy you found us. And if you're back again, thanks. You are super important to us. Today we're going to talk about how you can take a magazine and turn it into really cool pieces of ephemera, journal pages, items that you can use in a planner, just anything. So come with me and let's get started. Okay, one thing that I like to use is old and discarded magazines, maybe ones I find at garage sales or thrift stores, because I know their next stop is going to be trash or recycling. And they make great, you can make a lot of great things with old magazines. I found this image of hanging driftwood, okay, and I thought that would make a great postcard. Maybe I'm going to visit the beach, I don't have a lot of money, this would be a great postcard to make, and I could send it to a friend or something. And I have a postcard back here that you can get on Amazon. I'll link them below. But if you don't have that, don't worry. You can always use a plain old index card, which I will link below. Or you could use just a piece of random scrapbook paper and attach it to that, as long as you make somewhere to write on the back. Okay? And this one's great because it fits perfectly and it looks just like a postcard. Now for the postcard, it's a little small. The image is a little smaller than the postcard, but that's okay because the image is so great. What I would do is Mod Podge the image on, and then you could take some cheesecloth and kind of put it around, if you're not going to mail it, to give it like a net look to it, you know. Or if you're going to mail it, you could take a bunch of twine and kind of rope it all around and make it look real nautical that way too. So magazines are great if you find the right images to create postcards. And of course we all know how good magazines are for paper dolls. But what else can you do with magazines? Well, I love to go through and tear out pieces that I like. This one is very summery. It has a ladybug and dragonflies on it. And so I picked some just for the colors. This is just green grass, this cute little cartoon, and I thought, oh, that's 4th of July. Anyway, so I tore out some images that reminded me of summer, and I thought I would show you how simple and easy it is from just torn out pieces off of a page to make a really cute journaling card. So here's my journaling card, and it's just an index card. And what I'm going to, and I rounded the corners, and all I'm going to do are glue these images on randomly and create a really cool summertime themed. And what I'm going to do is glue these images on randomly and make a really cool summertime themed journaling card. And it's that simple. You don't have to overthink it. You don't have to do anything really except just glue them down, and boom, you have a really cool journaling card. So let me glue this down and then I'll show you. So magazines make great collages. You know, they're great to use to create collages. And like I said, if you get them at a garage sale or estate sale, or maybe somebody's just, you know, there's people in the neighborhood that's always like, hey, I'm getting rid of these magazines. If anybody wants them, they'll be out front. Just come pick them up. That's also a great way to get magazines. And, you know, don't be afraid to just use them. Tear them up. You don't have to cut the images out. Just be kind of, you know, organic and just tear them all out. They don't have to have a theme. This one does, but that's just because, you know, it's summer. And I'm all about summer and warm weather and spring and flowers. And like I'm using parts of a shoe, parts of, you know, grass, just to create interesting movement and texture in my journaling card. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take my scissors and trim off all the excess magazine tear-offs, whatever you call them. So I don't even go through, I know some people go through and like tear out images to use in glue books and stuff, and that's fine. But this is more organic. This is more freeform. It's not even as structured as a glue book, which we all know is not structured at all. This is just go through and tear a little corner off a page. Go through and, you know. And there we go. We have a super cute little summertime themed journaling card. Isn't that adorable? And it's just from going through this magazine and finding colors that kind of went together and tearing them out and creating it. Anybody can do it. Like this butterfly could be a bigger one. You know, cut that out and then build around it. Or the hands on the tray. And then go through and pick colors that complement or are totally opposite. And just tear them out. Don't worry about cutting. Look, here's a smaller butterfly. And it's got some pretty blue and pink. So what I would do is come in here and just okay, so there's that, and then I would tear it down smaller. And I also got some green in that, so I would use the green because pink and green and blue are complementary colors. They go well together. And maybe throw in, let's see. Oh, look, some little animals. So maybe throw in a color. We need yellow. Oh, but you know what? The yellow on this page right here is better. So I'm going to grab some of this yellow, orangey brown. Okay. And this is how I do it. And then I'll go in here and tear out my butterfly real quick. I'm not using any scissors. I'm just kind of tearing as I go. And then layer these together. And then I need some pink. There's some pink and kind of cream, and then some different color pink. And there we go. And then you layer these torn pieces on a journaling card, on a tag, on whatever you want, just on a page in a journal. And you will have a really cool kind of pattern all put together that speaks to you, speaks to maybe somebody. Oh, we forgot the green. I don't know if I like that yellow. Let's see here. Let's add in, take the green, the yellow out and add in the green. Oh yeah, I like that better. And you could fill up the whole outside of this index card and make a really cool collage from just bits and pieces. You don't have to go through and cut whole images. That's what's so fun. And then parts you don't use, just chunk it back in the center of the magazine until you're ready to use them next time. It's that simple. Oops. So I love making collage ephemera with old magazines, but not even thinking about it, just going through and tearing here and there until I get the desired effect I'm looking for. Super fun, super easy, great to do, and you can do it while you watch TV because again, you don't have to think about it. Now something else you could do with magazines besides collaging is you could actually use the magazine as a book. And I've showed you multiple times how to do that. And I will just link one of those above in a card, and you can click on that in a minute and go watch it. Or click on it now and come back. So guys, next time you're out and you see a bunch of old magazines, even if it's just part of a magazine like this is just a little bit, grab them. Because if nothing else, look, this little guy right here would be super interesting on a journaling card. This sign, the colors, the blue sky. So you don't have to look at it as how would I use this image. Just look at the bits and pieces and the colors. Don't discount just the colors. If there's not an image you like, look at the colors. Because you can really make something super cute. Out of random pieces of a magazine. But don't forget, you can also make our really cute and very special postcards, because these are even better than the ones that you buy because you took the time to create it. You did look for the image in this one. But say those aren't your thing and you're looking for something different, or you already do those. What else can you do with a magazine? Well, I've got one more little tip and trick for you of how to use a magazine. And it's super simple. See how they have the solid colors? They have groups of red, a lot of blues. Sometimes you'll find yellow, maybe with some writing on it. You know, whatever. Make paper tape out because you always need colors. You always need different shades, everything. So what I'm going to do on this one is, again, I'm going to use my scissors like I did for the postcard, because the postcard and the tape, you kind of want to be a little more exacting. And I'm going to cut out this black and yellow stripe right here. Okay, and then I'm going to go back and, okay, now I'm going to cut a strip of blue, and this blue is very pretty, so I'm going to cut a strip of it. And these don't have to be perfect unless you want them perfect. You know, do you on all of these. I'm just giving you fun examples. And then, of course, you can go through and cut out any color you want. Once you get your strips cut out, all you do is get your double-sided tape, and you can pick whatever width you want. How big do you want your paper tape, okay? So I'm going to use a little wider one for the blue because it's a wider piece. And I just put my double-sided tape on the back, and boom. Now you can cut the edges off. Where'd my scissors go? And all you do is trim the edges with the tape so it's flat across like that, and do the other side. And there you go. There's the back of your tape and there's the front, and you have some great versatile tape for creating in your journals. Now this one I'm going to cut down because I just want the yellow and the black gray stripe. So I'm going to cut the white stripe off. I'm going to use a thinner tape, double-sided tape, because obviously this is a thinner piece of paper. I'm going to take my double-sided tape. I'm going to put on there. And this way you can have tape of any color, pattern, anything you want. You are only limited, I guess, by your imagination, again, which I love. I love being limited by my imagination because, honestly, I don't think my imagination has limits. Though sometimes I do get kind of, like, stuck. Sometimes trying to create stuff, but, you know. So, and there we go. There are 2 pieces of paper tape, different colors, different widths. So versatile, our old magazines. I just love them. I can't get enough. I create so much with them, and that's why I wanted to share this video. So guys, I hope you enjoyed ideas how to alter magazine images into different things. We talked postcards, we talked paper tape, and we talked just collaging, but not cutting anything out, just going through and tearing random corners and bits and pieces off of pages. Nothing stressful, super easy. If you did like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Leave me a comment down below. What is your favorite idea today? Was it the paper tape? Was it the DIY postcards? Or was it just the random of tearing pages and creating a collage? Also, don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button with that little bell, and I will see you next time. Thanks for being here. Bye.